Welcome back to the Laidback podcast. I'm here with Matthew Avila,
Yo, what's up?
and today we're gonna start talking about some random shit. We don't know what it is, but we're just gonna go with the flow. Matthew, got anything to talk about?
First thing I'm going to talk about is this is our second take on this podcast.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it is, dude. Dude, I'm so pissed off.
You got a random call,
My mom. It's a random call. It's my mom. He had what?
and
15 minutes of it.
15 halfway through, gets a call from his mom, fucks up the whole thing. Just sitting here trying to figure it out for the past 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't figure it out. So now here we are.
Yeah. So all those just 15 minutes just gone as shit, dude.
You don't sound so laid back there, Ariel. You sound kind of annoyed.
Yeah, for a laid back podcast, it's not laid back. Honestly, that just really pissed me off. All our hard work just went away. Like, dude, honestly, I tried fixing it, and then I don't know, GarageBand is fucking complicated. So now instead of a 30-minute podcast, we're gonna make it into a 15-minute podcast where Matthew is just drawing a chicken on a napkin.
Okay, I was waiting for you to fix it, and I started drawing a chicken. I'm sorry.
I started doing the podcast, and you're still drawing you're done drawing.
I'm almost done drawing the chicken. I'm not going to finish drawing the chicken now.
Why not?
Because we're starting the podcast.
I mean, it's already been started, but
Oh well.
well, might as well just finish it now.
Nope.
Why not?
Because we have to talk about the podcast.
Okay, well, the thing we were just talking about just all went to shit. So like, I'm not talking about that again, because we went from talking about my sleep, about talking about food, about salads.
We ended on salads.
Yeah, and then we got
First, we started on getting up in the morning and how it is coming from Palm Springs, and then we started talking about fast food. I think potatoes. You asked me about potatoes,
how you don't
French
like
fries,
French fries,
and then
yeah.
it went to chicken nuggets, and then from chicken nuggets to pineapples on pizza, and then from then on it went to salad and fast food, and it was just weird.
there we go.
I mean, it wasn't really weird. It was pretty normal, but it was a lot of food.
Yeah. Well, there's the recap of the 15-minute podcast we had earlier.
Yep.
It was supposed to be 30. Well, thanks for watching, guys, or hearing. I hope you guys can jump in. Imagine. No. But that really did bother me. That just really disencouraged me. I really didn't want to do it. But I'm like, you know what? Nah, why not? Fuck it. I have nothing to do, so you're still drawing your chicken. There you go. Finally.
Oh my god. Okay.
No, I'm saying finally, as in gonna finish it. Are you adding fire to that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fire-breathing chicken.
I've always drawn a fire-breathing chicken.
Since freshman year in
Yep.
art.
That's when I first made it.
Why don't you? How'd you feel art? That's my real question.
I didn't finish anything because I'm really lazy.
Okay, well, I mean, dude, you're finishing the chicken you're drawing right now. Art's easy, dude. All you have to do is just color.
That is not true.
That's all we did.
There were certain techniques to how you draw and color, and she wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do.
Well, dude, she's a fucking teacher, dude. She's not gonna.
No,
change
but
you
it's art. It's art. There's some people who can't do certain types of art. I can't do realistic art, and that's all she wanted us to do.
She didn't want to listen to it.
The chalk face, the copying the painting, copying the dog fucking thing.
I mean, we had the one we can just free draw.
Yeah, that was the only one that I was good at.
What'd you get on that? An A?
An A. That was the only one.
What'd you get on the other drawings?
F. I didn't finish them. Only ones I finished were the panda, the string art, the one that I did with puffy paint, and then there was another one where we doodled. Those are the only ones I got an A on. The rest of them, Fs. Never
You know
finished
who's
them.
really good at drawing? Daniel.
Chihuahua?
Chihuahua. It's Kawiza.
Whatever.
Our friend Daniel is really good. I heard he got an electric guitar.
Yeah, I heard. I
Yeah.
saw it on a story. I
Yeah.
think yesterday or today.
Honestly, dude, he's pretty good.
He is. He's
Yeah.
really good. I've heard him play at Josue's house. He was playing on the acoustic guitar. He was doing really good.
Honestly, I think he should start SoundCloud or just make music.
He should. And if not SoundCloud, start a band. Join a band.
Join a band. There you go. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can see our friend Daniel in a friend group. I mean, a band.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Yeah. Be the main one. Sell out shows every Friday. Oh, fuck. Did you just mess up your signature?
I just messed up my signature. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with it and make it look like I combined.
Guys, Matthew can draw literally a really good chicken, but he can't make his own signature pretty fun, like pretty good. And now he's stripping the napkin inside my own house, and if you make a mess, you're gonna pick it up. I hope you know that. Well, okay. For a laid-back podcast, you're kind of angry there, bud.
I did a perfect chicken, and then I just messed up my signature. I put an L at the
Dude,
end of
I
my name.
hope. Yeah. First of all, your signature is just a bunch of squiggly lines.
A squiggly line.
I
two
can't even
lines,
read
and a dot.
your signature.
That's the point.
And the fact that you put an L at the end of your name, your own name.
I thought I was writing my last name. Okay.
Oh my god. How?
You know, I don't know.
Your last name?
Most of the time, I just put M. I do two humps, and then the third one that's the A, and then I write my last name when I sign art.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of squiggly lines in my opinion.
That's literally all it is. It's the easiest thing to do.
You know how cool it'd be to have an assistant right now?
An assistant? Oh yeah, like Natalie.
Like Natalie, dude, David.
Damn.
Dude, David's got like.
Okay, conspiracy. Natalie and David are dating.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they piped all the time.
Dude, who wouldn't want to play Natalie? Natalie, dude. Fuck,
Like
dude.
damn.
This got really sexual. No,
This
but-
podcast is probably not going anywhere. Probably deleting this one.
No, it really isn't. Anyway, like I really do want assistant, and I just realized the mic is underneath, and I just hit the part where the mic is at. So that's
You hit it
probably,
directly on top of the mic.
Yeah, I
See this
really-
dot right here? That's
yeah,
where the mic
that's
is.
where the mic is, and I'll probably sound. I just ear raped them. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the assistant part. I really want one,
We should get one. We should make
but
Daniel wear booty shorts and be our assistant.
no. Daniel is.
We can have Emily be our assistant.
Whoa. I mean. No, we can have Jonathan. Our friend Jonathan would be. Yeah, why not?
Maybe. He'll probably just try to prank us the entire time.
Yeah, that is true. Honestly, who else would be a really good assistant?
Ani
Yeah.
or Trevor.
Trevor would want our friend Trevor would.
We should bring him in on the podcast.
Ooh.
Special guest next week, Trevor.
Trevor Palankalak. I'm kidding. His last name's Palanka, but you know.
Only British friend I have. Super
Yep.
cool.
Only British friend. But yeah, he won't want to get on here.
Yeah, I doubt it.
It's
he'll,
Trevor.
he'll be so into it. Be like, yeah, let's go.
No, he won't be into it. It's Trevor.
Let's just try to anyway.
Yeah, it's a love and hate relationship between me and him. We hate each other. We act like we hate
I think
each
he
other.
hates your guts. Like,
Yeah,
He acts like he hates your guts.
but in reality, he just
In
dislikes
reality,
them.
like, remember how like three of us after like fourth period we walked to the line for lunch?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're not there, it's dead silent. No talking whatsoever. Whenever you're there, everybody's talking.
Guess I'm the life of the party, huh?
Yeah. Honestly, you are.
No, honestly, Trevor is just.
Honestly, what's up with you and Tavin? What is
Tavin.
that? What is that? Okay.
You're just friends, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That hug calls you baby.
Okay, listen.
Am I just getting the scoop right now or something?
No. We're just friends. Known her
Yeah?
since last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's a senior, by the way.
Yeah.
Blonde. About my height. Shorter than me.
Well, how tall are you then?
I'm about 5'11".
She is not taller than you. I mean,
Shorter.
short. Okay, short. Yeah.
Or get this. Last time we were hanging out together, we did a photo shoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was me, Ariel, Emily, and our friend Jerry. Our
Mhm.
friend Emily and our friend Jerry. And first thing Emily does when she sees Ariel, tackles him to the ground, hugging him profusely. Doesn't
Okay,
stop.
but let's be honest here. I haven't seen her in like a year. She moved schools. That's literally.
She didn't hug me like that. I haven't seen her in a year.
Okay, your point is.
Ariel's got hoes. That's
No.
my point.
Okay, well, hey,
Ariel
I wouldn't call them
has
hoes. They're just really.
hoes.
They're my really close friends that I haven't
No,
seen.
no.
Yes, they're not hoes.
No, they're not hoes, but you have them under your thumb. I
No.
bet you.
That sounds like I'm controlling them.
No, you're not controlling them. I bet you if you tried, you could be in a relationship with Emily. You could be in a relationship with Tavin.
No,
You could be in a relationship with
you forgot her name. Who are we talking about here?
I only said Tavin and Emily.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to, you could probably push and get Destiny.
No.
Or
Me and Destiny is just like it's like a brother and sister. We always
she
argue.
is shorter than you. That'd be
Yeah.
kind of awkward.
And we always argue about like stupid stuff. So I don't see that.
I don't know.
It's funny. The girl I actually want, it's the one I can't get. Anyway, before this gets all
Let's get away
depressing.
from that.
Yeah, before it gets depressing here, I mean, we can argue on this subject the entire day. But we'll save that for our special guest. If we get Jonathan on this podcast, it's going to be really
Jonathan Ventriloquist?
ventriloquist, also known as Jonathan Velasquez. But honestly, dude, Jonathan is just...
He's a ladies' man.
Is he though?
No, he's not.
No. I'm sorry, Jonathan, if you're listening to this and you made it this far.
Props to you, man.
Props to you for trying. I mean, I wouldn't say trying.
It's not that bad. It's
But
like
then again, I
15
can't be
minutes.
talking about him not trying because, I can't talk.
What did you say to your the little girl you're trying to get?
I literally asked her for a charger.
Yeah.
Because I'm
That was
shy.
it.
I'm
All
shy.
he said.
I can't talk to her, dude.
Just do it.
No, it's kind of hard.
Follow
now.
Shia LaBeouf's words
Just
and
do it?
just do it.
No, I don't know. The day Jonathan talks to the girl he likes, oh.
He already did.
Yeah.
Not the new one, but the old one.
Not that one. The new one.
Ah.
Making him sound like he can't make up his mind. But yeah, they should talk. I think they have a chance.
Maybe if Jonathan actually talks.
We both know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty shy.
Sorry, Jonathan. Throw you under the bus.
Yeah,
like
we're
this.
throwing you under the bus like that, dude. But it's true. You need to gain a little bit more confidence too, man. I mean, then again,
You just do some cocaine. Give you so much confidence. Like these crazy people on the bus. Fucking insane. The other day, there was this homeless guy and then this guy who's obviously on like some sort of meth or crack or coke or whatever. The guy with coke walks onto the bus. The bus driver starts driving. So the guy with coke falls, and then the homeless guy was like talking to the bus driver saying like, "Hey, you didn't wait for him to sit down or whatever." The crackhead thought he was talking about him and almost starts a fight with an old ass homeless guy. And they're just sitting there yelling back and forth. I think that's the video I
I
was
think
saying.
you did send me a video.
Yeah. And I was sitting there just minding my own business, watching JoJo on my phone. All I hear is some guy from the back yelling about how he doesn't take no shit from nobody. Some homeless guy saying he was trying to defend him, and they almost stepped outside and went to blows. It was
Really?
fucking scary. Well, it wasn't scary, but it was just like a situation.
Is that like the craziest story?
It's not the craziest.
Really?
You know,
What's
it's
like
not.
the worst that's happened?
I've told this story a couple times. It's when that guy pulled the gun out on the bus driver.
Uh-huh.
He pulls a gun out on the bus driver because he didn't want to pay for his ticket and he didn't have the money to pay for his ticket. Pulls out like a short revolver. It looked like it wasn't even a gun. It kind of looked like just a piece of metal, but it had the feeling of a gun. So the bus driver's like, okay, whatever, do what you want, get on the bus. Somebody calls 911 on the bus, or the bus driver does or something. By the time we go past 2 stops, the cops are there, and we stop at the stop, and the guy who's there is he's sitting in like the middle, kind of. So there's a back door and a front door. 2 cops go in each door. Like the 2 in the back, since they were a little bit closer, one of them had their gun drawn and one in the back didn't, so it could get the cuffs out. And then the 2 in the front had their guns drawn. All point at the guy. They hold him back. Get what was a gun. It was like a sawed-off. It was like a revolver, but with like a really short barrel. They open it. There's no bullets. They take the guy and they put him in the back of the cop car. They drive off and then we leave.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, like, what did you do? What was your like reaction?
I was just like, I was kind of in the back, so I was like overviewing the whole situation.
Uh-huh.
So it was like a whoa, like this is actually happening. Because it felt like a video game situation.
Uh-huh.
Like, like on TV shows, like cop TV shows.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. Like I was sitting there just minding my own business. I hear some guy arguing with the bus driver. I look up. I see him going like this with what looked like a gun. And I was like, oh shit, this is actually happening. Like this isn't fake. This is real.
But did you think you were gonna like die or something?
I had the thought for like a second, and I was like, no. If I just stay quiet, don't look, don't do anything, I would be fine. But I looked anyway.
Man, that's gonna be terrifying. I wouldn't know what to do in that situation.
I didn't know what to do in that situation. I was just sitting there like,
I think
whoa.
the thing I'd do is probably just text like the closest people like in my life and then tell them what's going on, and like that I might die, you know.
At the time, sorry. At that time, it's when my phone was broken and I didn't have one.
Uh-huh.
So I was just sitting there, just looking out the window, and I look over, and the whole thing happens. So, like, I didn't have my phone because it broke and we smashed it because I dropped it in the toilet. And then I hadn't got my newer phone yet. So we're just sitting there, staring out the window. Guy comes on, whole situation happens, and by the end of it, I'm like, did that just actually happen? Like, seriously. Like, am I dreaming right now, or, like, what? Pinch myself, you know, because I'm superstitious.
I would not want to be in that, honestly.
It was the situation. It was.
I don't know. That's why I don't like riding the bus sometimes.
It's
just-
you get used to it after a while.
I don't know. It's
That
just-
was like a once in a life. I've never had a situation like that before, where police have to come on or anything.
Really.
The most it's been recently is just a bunch of like people yelling.
Yeah, like the times I've gone on the bus, it's just I feel safe, but at the same time I don't.
Mm.
It's just like I don't know what's gonna happen. It's more like the druggies that ride the bus. You get me?
There was one time. There's these two guys sitting next to each other, like towards the back door. They're smoking a bunch of weed. You can smell it and you can see the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
But it was when like the bus driver like got off the bus on like rest stops and stuff. And there was this really tall like red-haired hippie guy standing in the front. And he goes over to him and he's like, "Hey, can you like not smoke weed on the bus? Cause there's like kids here." And he points at me like I'm a kid, but I was like 16 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He points at me and they're like, "Oh no, fuck that, blah blah. You can't tell us what to do, blah blah." And they like push him away. He like backs off and then he tells the bus driver. And then when the bus driver comes and confronts him, they start yelling at each other like, "No, you can't tell me what to do, blah blah blah." And then he points at the sign and says, "No fucking smoking right there, blah blah blah." Like the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
End up getting him off the bus. They go up and they get their like I think it was like one of their bags or something and throw it at the bus and it like bounces off the window. But like then the like emergency alarm starts going off because it like pushed in one of the emergency exit windows. So everybody had to get off the bus, and we had to go on the next bus because some guy decided to throw his bag at the window and open it up.
It's fucking retarded, dude.
Yep.
Oh man. You think like Uber riders, like people who drive for Uber have the exact same stories or like crazier stories?
I feel like they might have a little bit crazier stories, like drunk people like going crazy, blah blah blah, or like kids, like young kids or like whatever going crazy and all that. But I think theirs isn't on a normal basis. Like Sunday nights maybe, but not like weekdays, like Tuesdays. Who parties on Tuesday?
Well, I'm guessing that's all the time we have for the podcast.
Yep, it's a shorter podcast the last time.
Yeah, it
I'm
wasn't,
yawning a lot.
it wasn't for that stupid mistake, but it's cool.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast, the Laidback podcast. I'll see you guys next week with maybe a special guest. Ain't that right?
Yep, if we can convince him, we'll get him here.
Yeah. Thank you for watching or hearing wherever you guys are doing. Goodbye. See you next time.
Deuces.